Abhilash, you have a fantastic question, and I want to get to that question because that's what I'm trying to make. The jobs that we know as civil engineers and other things are getting completely revised in the modern market. You won't see a opening for a civil engineer in any of the developed countries, right? And this is, I don't think I have ever seen it in my career path, which is 20, for 20 years now. So the changes now, we see BIM managers, BIM coordinators, BIM specialists, BIM technicians, BIM directors. These are the jobs that are coming up in the market. Everyone needs them. Okay. And it's basically, I'll get into what, and that's our program. Our program is to create the next assets for any organization and the industry that are going to take the future of the construction. Okay. See what happens with when there's a delay in adoption in the construction technology, we sometimes skip. Okay, so we skip technologies, right? We don't see some of the transitions in the mobile phone technologies. We don't see some of the transitions in adoption of internet technology sometimes, or 4G. We might skip a process between 3G. If it took 3G to 4G transition took 1 year in United States, we might see it in 2 months. We might skip 4G. We can jump to 5G, right? Sometimes. The point is, what happens with BIM, and the reason I'm so worried about people learning the software is we are creating ourselves a huge problem. And I want to show you, I hope I can open it now, and you should see this video. And that's my scary part and the reason why I started this program. See, I'll summarize in about a sentence. Construction or technology inherently is consistent. Technology inherently is very consistent. If the computer fails, it fails consistently. If the computer does something, gives an error, it gives you consistently. Whatever it is very consistent. The problem is the human application and human integration with the technology is where the problem happens. It's the human side error that are inconsistent. Is the application of the software by the humans where the errors happen and are unpredictable. Okay, if you use AutoCAD and AutoCAD hangs, you know where it hangs. If you have a size, you have a couple of windows, you can predict where it happens. But if someone did not put right information in the Revit model or AutoCAD model, you cannot guess. It's individual to individual is different. The problem is the inconsistency of that application is where the problems are happening, especially in the international markets. So the solution to that is artificial intelligence, automation. Get out of any people using resources. Start automating things. So get away from people applications, right? If that makes any sense. So the point is, if you know a software, the software is going to change, because if you can use a software and it can be automated, your job is gone. That's how fast it is changing. Okay. If you know AutoCAD and you were a draftsman, an AutoCAD is just a 2 button clicks away from Revit. When you print CAD file, it gives you CAD file. You don't need to draft anything. Okay. So these things are extremely important for you to understand how the technology is evolving. And that's why it is important to understand that you have to realize the management aspect of it, the application aspect of it, so that you're not a software specialist, but a technology specialist, and you can move the technology the way you want it. The point is, we don't want to teach you the tools. We don't want you to be expert in a software. We want you to be expert in how to select a software that works for a certain job and be adapted to it. Okay. That's the goal that we're trying to get you involved in. And that's where the deception happens, when quickly BIM becomes a software. It is not a software. End of conversation. Okay. Don't get into that trap ever.